Hi, this is Pat Fraley, purveyor of Dr. Doug and villain voices, and you're listening to the Geekcast Radio Network.
Hey, it's Mistress Carrie, and you are listening to Studio 2009.
But first, folks, here inside Studio 2009, before we get to the media mayhem, the movie choices of Steve Megatron, we have a Super Bowl sadness movie trailer reaction and Star Wars, Mandalorian, and Baby Yoda Grogu reaction trailers. We got two trailer reactions here. I wanted to put this here because this is the only place we can put it. I'm, of course, TFG and Mike. Joining me once again, as always, is none other than the Star Wars genius bar himself, David Draper.
This is the way? I was going to say that more confidently, but then you hyped me, man.
Well, yeah, I gotta hype you. You haven't been here since Order 66, so, you know, it's always the hype. But yes, this is the way. I don't know if this is the way.
A lot of people feel that way. I feel that way about the movie itself. Put it that way.
Okay. So I have not I grew up in the South Shore of Massachusetts, Kingston, Plymouth, Plimpton area, which is basically an hour south of Boston. So, yes, I can still park the car in Harvard Yard. We basically removed the R's in Massachusetts, and I always say I'm from Boston. I have that right because it's close enough. An hour south is close enough in my mind. And it's the culture, it's the this, it's the that. Boston sports was, and I'm bringing this up for a specific reason.
Waiting on it.
Waiting on it. I hope I don't forget it. You know, so we have this certain thing about, that's why, because of the Super Bowl. So, you know, Boston sports is in my blood and everything else. And you follow the teams and you follow them whether they win or whether they lose. So throughout my lifetime, being born in 1980, from then till now, I'm now 46 years old. In the last 46 years, the Red Sox, the Patriots, the Celtics, the Bruins, they've had winning streaks. They've had losing streaks. We had 20 years of Tom Brady. Say what you will about whatever. You cannot deny the winning streak that the Patriots had. You just
After
cannot.
1986, sure.
Oh, okay. No. That's the Red Sox.
No.
Huh?
No, you're forgetting. I'm from Illinois.
Yes.
1986 Super Bowl. Chicago Bears versus the Patriots.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably forgetting that because I was.
You probably have blocked that out for trauma.
No. The trauma in 1986 was. It gets through Buckner's legs. Oh my God! The ball went through Buckner. It's the baseball.
It wasn't a good year for you all around, Spunky.
No, it wasn't good. Yeah, no, I don't even remember the Bears. You
stomped a mud hole in your ass, and then William the Refrigerator Perry got a Joe figure.
Yes, Amasa. But the point is that,
and for the record, you know, I'm coming off real cocky. Like we just blew it this year, and we've never been good since then. But we had that 1 year. So
my whole point in saying all of this is that I've grown up watching the sports stuff. I haven't always paid attention to it, but like I think where I started paying attention like full time to the NFL was around Super Bowl 31, which I think, without looking at it, I'm pretty sure it was Green Bay versus New England.
Ugh.
I think. Okay.
Again, Chicago Bears fan, Green Bay.
No, I know, absolutely. I agree. I get. Yep, absolutely. I think it was the Packers and the Patriots in that one. And then, Super Bowl 35, Super Bowl 36, Super Bowl 38, 39, yada, 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 the Patriots dynasty, everything else. But after a while, when it got to the 40s for the Super Bowl, I just stopped watching. I just didn't care. I didn't care about the commercials. I didn't care about anything with the Super Bowl anymore. And then this year, I was like, okay, the Patriots, because we had Drake May as the new quarterback, and we had Mike Vrabel come back because he's the new head coach, and Mike was part of those winning seasons with Tom Brady because he's essentially a player coach. And I love that. I love when a player can come back and become the coach and the legacy of that. I love all that. Anyway, so, I was like, okay, let's pay attention. Let's see what they can do and everything else. And they did what they did this season. And I paid attention to it. And I was like, okay, cool. And I paid attention. And I'm talking about watching the Super Bowl this year versus watching, let's say, Super Bowl 35, 36, or 38. Way different.
There was there was a really neat Jurassic Park commercial this year, which reminds me of a line from the movie. There will be Star Wars discussion in this Star Wars.
Oh yes, yeah. We're gonna get to it.
That's a big pile of shrimp.
Yep. Okay, so this is 2026.
Last I checked.
I'm gonna take you back to 25 years ago.
Oh dear God. Okay.
No, I'm doing this on purpose, and I'm doing this for the commercial.
Well, 2001 was one heck of a year.
Yeah. No. I know, but
who doesn't want to go back then and remember?
No. But I'm doing this on purpose for the way of how we watched the Super Bowl. Okay. And how the commercials were presented, and specifically the fucking trailers. Oh my God.
Well, okay. Can I just interject real quick? Because I think one of the biggest changes of the whole thing, because I did this, I've done this for a couple of years now, is you can just watch them all. There's always a compilation of them on YouTube.
Yep.
Sometimes even the day before. The Jurassic Park commercial was out like a day or two before.
Yep.
That's what I did. I don't if the Bears had made it, I would have watched the game because they basically folded. So I didn't care. I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch that halftime show. I didn't watch the Puppy Bowl. I just played on my phone and lived my life. Which I'll get to in a moment.
The Puppy Bowl.
Which actually becomes relevant in a moment. But when we actually get to Star Wars, but
Yep. We're gonna get there. I'm not trying to. My point in saying
the fireworks factory someday.
Yeah, why are we getting to the fireworks factory?
Simpsons reference.
Okay. All right. The reason why I'm bringing this up is in 2001 for Super Bowl 35, they showed all of the commercials on television. This was before the major part of the internet where it's like this year, we'll show you a little snippet, but you can go online and watch the full trailer of insert whatever it was. You know what I mean? That's what they did for every trailer this year. Every trailer, they didn't show the trailers during the Super Bowl. They just said, here's a little snippet. Go on YouTube or go on this or go on that to watch the full trailer. Go on the NBC or whatever. No, it was NBC because I watched it on I watched the Super Bowl on Peacock. So NBC had the Super Bowl and NBC was like, go on our YouTube channel to watch the full trailer or go on this. Or in 2001, you could actually watch, they actually showed the actual trailer as an actual that's my point, is that they used to do the thing and now the thing is, here's a snippet, a 2-second snippet instead of a full trailer on television. Go over here to the internet to find it. And like you already said, usually sometimes the trailers, and I'm talking about movie trailers, I'm not even talking about a commercial for Budweiser, Budweiser.
That's where the trailers follow the commercials in terms of like the Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah,
are a big thing.
Yeah,
the trailers are a commercial, basically.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. But like, just like fitting in, like the Budweiser frogs or the "What's up, guys" or whatever, fitting all of those commercials in plus the trailers used to be a thing. Now, according to the Super Bowl this year, we're just going to give the film trailers 2 seconds. Go to YouTube to watch the full thing. I kind of don't like that.
Well, I mean, it's also the cost to air a Super Bowl commercial is famously huge,
expensive as hell. Yeah.
So you spend like $1 million to get your little go to YouTube and watch our thing, as opposed to like I'm just pulling numbers. I haven't looked it up.
Yeah.
$1 million to get a full trailer. It's cost effective.
I guess. All right. I didn't even see the Star Wars one because I wasn't really watching. I didn't even. That's the other thing. If I'm watching the Super Bowl, which very rarely do I actually watch the game unless my team's in it, which this year my team was, but very rarely do I actually watch the game. I just go like we already said, I go on YouTube and find the stuff.
Yeah, there was a Star Wars commercial.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So when I was watching the game, I didn't even see the snippet for the Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu. Here's a snippet. Now go watch. I didn't even see that. I wasn't even looking for it. Today, right now, as we're recording this, Wednesday, February 18th, 2026, is the first time I saw that Super Bowl ad. And I don't like that Super Bowl ad.
I love it.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's okay. It's cute. It's funny. I love the Tauntauns. Like that's Empire's my favorite movie, and I love the Tauntauns. So there's a nostalgia factor there. But it's like I think people don't understand that it's an affectionate joke. Like it's a Super Bowl ad. It's the Clydesdales. That's what it is. I think people aren't getting that. It's like the famous Super Bowl ad. The famous Super Bowl ad are the Clydesdales.
Right.
They did a Star Wars version of that. And it's like I everyone wanted the real trailer. I think everyone was butthurt that they didn't get the real trailer. But I liked it. I thought it was funny and cute and charming and appropriate because it fit. It was based on the classic original Super Bowl ad. And it's like, guys, this is just like they didn't kick your dog. They just did a cute little thing. Calm down. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's a waste of money." And I think the other thing. Here's my story about that because I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I was literally like on my bed playing on my phone or my tablet.
Yep.
And I get a message from a friend of mine, and she's like, "Is this Mandalorian and Grogu thing real?" And she likes Star Trek. She likes comic books. She likes the MCU. So I was just like, and I didn't know what she was talking about because I wasn't, you
weren't paying attention.
It was out of nowhere.
So
I'm like, what do you mean? Because maybe they showed off a popcorn bucket, or who knows? So I'm like, what do you mean? You mean like the movie? Question mark. She's like, yeah. Is this movie real? She didn't even know there was a movie coming, and the thing is, she's like, I think we as nerds, in the modern era, are used to being plugged in. You know what I mean? Like, I knew they were making a movie for this, back when there was still a possibility of a season 4. Like, we've known about this movie before it started filming.
Yeah.
So we're like, where's the trailer? Where's the trailer? Whereas, I mean, she's not even a normie. She's definitely not normie. But like, she was just watching the Super Bowl and was like, hey, what's this? And I think there are probably Star Wars cannot live. There's this weird dichotomy in the media sphere these days where I don't think any franchise can live on its fan base alone. But I think then they go the wrong way and then they like alienate the fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's it needs to be one that like the fan base likes, but is Star Wars when it came out they didn't have a fan base. I mean, they had gone around to conventions to get people interested, but like it was a mass. I believe until the prequels, Star Wars was a mass generational cultural thing. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to go, hey, you guys watch the Super Bowl. We got a movie coming. You like the TV show when you watched it before season 3. Like, come watch our movie. This is cute.
Yep.
And just the nerds were like, where's my trailer? Where's my shot of this? Where's my shot of that? Robble, 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 robble. And I'm just like, this is cute.
Yeah.
I like it better than probably the actual trailers we've seen.
Yeah. I don't even remember the first trailer.
That was the one that I got like super pissed off about because the Razor Crest was the first shot.
That's right. Yeah.
And I was like, what is this?
Yep. Yeah.
I've calmed down since
then. Yeah.
Well, I found out that like maybe the Razor Crest wasn't as rare as I thought it was supposed to be.
Right. Yeah.
But I still think like it's so Disney bring back the exact same ship. Like, this is a conversation I've been having about another topic because I don't want to get too distracted. But just Disney does Disney things.
Oh yeah.
And whereas like guys like Lucas innovated. Disney does nostalgia. And the weird thing is it's nostalgia for something that's only like, a couple years old.
Yeah.
Razor Crest. You remember the Razor Crest. He should have and I'm not saying he should have had the N1 because it's completely inappropriate for what he does for a living. He should have had another big ship. But I think what it was number one, nostalgia. Number two, Hasbro and whoever else could reuse the mold.
Yep.
We've already got this Razor Crest toy that we've got a mold for. We can reuse it.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay, so I didn't even think about. Oh man, okay. I didn't even think about that. It was a stand-in for the Clydesdales. Because I literally no. I know now that you pointed it out. I literally, as you're talking about it, I literally had it on mute and I rewatched it just now as we're talking, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's funny. I think it's awesome. The trailer we recently got in the last couple of days or so.
It was yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, does he? What is he fighting with in that trailer?
Win. He fights with a lot of things.
Okay, what sword is he using?
A sword? I don't remember him having a sword. He had like a pike or something.
Okay.
I don't think he has the Darksaber. Because I think they've played that arc out.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
I wasn't even looking for it. I think he had like I really think it was more like a force pike. Not forces in the force, but like a vibro pike or whatever they call it.
Don't press the buttons.
Like, okay, so the first shot, again, talking about Disney, it's like, do you like the Star Wars? X-Wings, the classic theme.
Yep.
Like, come on, fanboys, get hard for me. And then it immediately goes, no, we're 2026. And they do a joke.
Yep.
Don't touch the buttons. It was like, he didn't touch the buttons. He touched the knob. He touched the little ball.
Okay, but...
No. I'm not trying to be gross. I'm just saying there was a little silver ball. Remember, that was the only thing that survived the first one getting blown up. And at the end, he had it.
Yeah,
he didn't care about the buttons. Well, he did mess with the buttons, didn't he? I don't know. He went for switches.
But still, don't press the buttons is an easier... easier wording to... have a joke there. I hate that they constantly take his helmet off.
I think
stop taking his fucking helmet off.
As a rule, I don't disagree, but I feel like that's a plot thing. He got captured by the two Hutts from Book of Boba Fett.
I don't care.
And they did it to humiliate him.
I understand that, but I don't care.
It's a plot thing. It's not like a...
He has his helmet off in half this trailer.
Hey, well, because they take it off. They probably take it away from him. They don't give it back. I understand that they do it so that Pedro Pascal can be on the screen. And that I don't care about. Like I don't care that I see him. I'm with you. I would prefer him to be the helmet, but it's part of the narrative. It's not like when you have a reason to do it, I'm fine with that. I didn't bother. I mean, like I get why someone would be annoyed by it, but it doesn't annoy me. It's part of the story. And then they had the line, "Once we're done with you, we'll do him." They're threatening the baby.
Yeah, they're threatening the baby.
They're
forged for IMAX because we have to be forged for IMAX forever.
Well, forged because the lady with the horns on her helmet is
horns on her head. You know, every time I see Sigourney Weaver in this franchise, I'm like, what in the hell is Dana from Ghostbusters doing in Star Wars?
I'm like, oh, it's Ellen Ripley in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like she had the best part of the first the teaser where she pulls the things away from Grogu. But she had she had the bit in this one that like I don't. She's like, it's not about revenge. It's about starting a war. And I'm like, oh well, good job with that, honey.
Yeah,
I'm sure your efforts will keep the Hosni system from being vaporized in 30 years.
Yeah. Overall, these teasers, these trailers, they're okay.
They're okay. I think
I'm done watching. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, like I think the biggest problem is that Disney has fumbled the ball so badly. And I think, like, especially that line about like preventing a war, I'm like, who cares? Another war comes along and wipes you out.
Yeah.
Like nothing that happens in this movie, like literally nothing that happens in this movie matters because they all get wiped out by the First Order.
Yeah. We need something. So wait a minute. Mando is in between.
Yes.
Jedi and Force Awakens?
Oh, yes.
He's not after.
He's after Jedi. He's 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Right. So, right. So we can't advance him to be after Rise of Skywalker? Why can't we time him to why can't we time jump him to be after Rise of Skywalker?
There's no reason you can't, but they don't. Pedro, they have to make Pedro look old.
Okay.
And based on Book of Boba Fett, eat him about 20 pounds of extra food.
God,
I say that as a very fat person, so it's the one thing it's the one thing I can shame is fat people because I am a fat person.
Yes, we're all fat people around here between the two of us. 458 over here, but yeah, fat. And that ain't with a PH, kid. But it's one of those things where it's like this character, this world that Favreau created is stuck between Jedi and Awakens. And it's like, you can't do
it's not that you can't, it's that you shouldn't. If that makes sense. Like,
yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter if he's doing. And I always go back to like the Western, Lone Wolf and Cub, bounty hunting stuff. That it doesn't matter when you put that. If you do stuff about the Empire and the New Republic, then it matters that it's before Force Awakens because then, ironically, it doesn't matter because the New Republic gets wiped out. Don't have him being like weirdly. I know that this is a phrase that gets used a lot, but I'm trying to use it in a different context. Don't use politics in this because it makes this particular. It makes any story that you do set in this time period inconsequential. Like all the Thrawn stuff with Ahsoka is inconsequential because we know he fails because the New Republic's still around 30 years later, or at that point, like maybe 20 years later, and it doesn't matter because the New Republic gets wiped out by somebody else.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like that's what the whole thing is like. And then there was a bit about like the cards. Like I'll get everyone your deck of cards. I'm like, oh hey, Desert Storm. All that.
Yeah. The only way that we are gonna get Mando stories past What the hell's the name of that damn movie? Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow, that sounded like the Emperor. What'd you do?
Yeah.
The only way we're gonna get
the lack of vision.
No, I don't. They do. I don't.
Yeah. The lack of vision.
The only way they're going to get Din Djarin stories past Rise of Skywalker is if they create an animated series for him and just have Pedro do the voiceover, because that would be cool. Like, they did the Bad Batch, they did this, they did that. They did what's that other animated? What's
Resistance?
Not Resistance.
Clone Wars. Clone Wars, Rebels, Bad Batch.
Yeah,
there was Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire. What's the other one? Oh God,
I don't know what other one.
The new one. Jesus, what is it? It's damn it.
One with Nub Nub?
No, not the one with Nub Nub. The other one.
Him's is a cute little blue Ewok.
Him's a cute blue little Ewok Disney series. No, that's not what I want. I don't want. Okay, fine. Muppets. Where's Star Wars? There we go. Okay, original. Not Young Jedi. Not Visions. Not Andor. Not Rebuild. What is it? It's the thing, not the holiday special. Is it? It was. Oh, thank God the Acolyte's canceled.
Is it?
I hope to.
I hope back every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. What is this? No. Oh, what the hell was the name of that? Oh my God! What was
it about? Like,
it was. Oh God, I don't know.
Why are you even talking about it?
Because it was a name. It was.
Who cares about a name? Well,
it was something that was coming that I was like, "Oh, look, Dave," and you were like, "Nah, nah." This is my worst Emperor impression.
Oh, the Maul thing.
Not Maul.
Oh my God!
It wasn't Maul. It was something before
there is anything else.
It was a kiddie one. It was oh God, what was the name of the stupid thing? I don't know, dude. I don't remember what it was. Okay, Star Wars animation. Here we go. I don't remember. Not Young Jedi. Not All Stars. They must have gotten rid of it because I don't see it here. I either that or I'm imagining it. There was some Star Wars series that was like all kiddified. It was these kids running around with it was like a Youngling series that was supposed to be coming, and it came out.
That was Young Jedi.
Was it Young Jedi?
That's the one with Nub Nub, the cute little blue Ewok.
Was it really? I thought it was.
All their toys are at Ollie's.
Yeah, I thought it was called something else.
And Yoda's in it?
I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, what was your point about all this?
Point? Lightsabers don't have points. They have rounded edges.
So we wasted all this time for nothing.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah. Mandalorian and Grogu. From the teaser and the trailers, the two trailers I've seen, I'm interested. But at the same time, there's no way in hell I would go to I don't go to theaters.
No.
I just don't. There's not a single movie that could get me to go to a theater. Every franchise that I love, Transformers is number one. The He-Mans, the Back to the Futures, even though there's no Back to the Future stuff, but like all the stuff we love, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, whatever. There is not the only movie that I would ever go to a theater right now in 2026, if they ever made it, would be a full-on Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton as old Bruce Wayne. I don't know who they would get to play Terry McGinnis, the Batman Beyond, the guy that would be Batman. I know you know, but I'm just saying, I don't know who they would get to play Terry McGinnis, but as long as Michael Keaton was old Bruce Wayne, that's the only movie that could get me to go to a theater right now.
I mean, that's what got me to see The Flash. No.
Nah, not even.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you should have. I'm not saying anybody should have. But it's what got me to go.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I will wait for Mandalorian and Grogu to hit Disney Plus. So I don't even know what the plot is supposed to be for it. I haven't even looked it up.
Well, I mean, he's hunting
stuff.
It's like, no, he's not hunting stuff. He's hunting. Apparently, he's hunting huts that are working with the remnants of the Empire. Is what you can put together from that trailer.
Right. Yeah.
So there's a very sort of post World War II Nazi hunter kind of feel to it. Like Magneto in First Class.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's like that. And the New Republic is hiring him because I think they actually set this up in the show. Someone was like, he talks to Carson Trevor, the X-Wing pilot guy.
Okay.
I think there's a line about, there's a lot of Imperial bad guys still running around. We need somebody to hunt them down. And yeah, but I think it's a hut that's working with them because obviously the huts play a big part, particularly in this trailer.
Right. Yeah.
And it's probably, I guess it's the two cousins, Jabba's cousins, because they seem to be the principal antagonists that we see on screen. And then, of course, imagine my surprise. A Dave Filoni OC shows up and beats our hero. Yawn.
Oh, stop. It's not. Oh
He's got a samurai hat. Japanese culture is cool.
It's okay. Oh, God.
Yawn.
Look, man.
Ahsoka show up and be Ahsoka and better than everyone.
Oh, my God. Ahsoka is awesome. You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Ahsoka is awesome.
Ahsoka's played out.
No, she's not.
Filoni's played out, so thank God he's in charge of the franchise. I'm sure we'll see Cad Bane again and all the other wonderful characters from Clone Wars and Rebels that nobody remembers.
Look here, man. You could either have Dave Filoni being awesome, or you could have what we've had so far with Kathleen Kennedy. She's out. He's in.
Andor
you should be
2?
happy.
Wait, I can have more Andor season 2 under Kathleen Kennedy?
Oh, God.
Or I can have Ahsoka, Cad Bane, the little dude and the big armor guy. Ooh, samurai hat guy beating our hero because he's a Dave Filoni OC, so he's better than everybody.
Oh, boy. On that note, folks, we are going to get to our episode proper here.
Sorry.
And you are going to hear the movie choices of Steve Megatron here on Studio 2009 with Media Mayhem coming up next.
I have broken Rita's evil spell, and now I step into the white light.
This is getting quite amusing.
Hello and welcome into our studio. You are now listening to Studio 2009 only on the Geekcast Radio Network. I'm, of course, TFG and Mike, and for our next episode of Media Mayhem, it is like sands of the hourglass. These are the decades of our lives. Today, I welcome none other than Steve Megatron. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. So what do you think of this new little format we have here?
It's for Succotash.
Suffering Succotash. All right, folks, for those that don't remember, from episode 168 to 167 to now, here are the rules. These are the rules. These lists are inherently subjective. They are not the best films of each year, but our favorites. Therefore, no choice can be quote-unquote wrong. Quiet eye rolling is, however, allowed. Rule number 2, a more personal thing, but in many cases, Dave, because since Dave came up with these rules, Dave defines favorite as film I'd most like to watch. You have to have seen the film, but do not have to have actually seen it the year it was released. That's rule number 3. And rule number 4, you can only pick one film each year, 1984, and you must pick one film from every year, 2006. Those are the years that he used as examples. And how I did my list was I came up with, like, for me, it's like making choices for me is easy, but there are certain years where it's like, well, I liked more than one film that year, yada, yada, yada. Here's my choice, but let me pick a bunch of runners up and see if any of the runners up make me kind of blah, 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 but then there's my choice. So I'm good and I can talk about the runners up afterwards. So that's the key here. When you say the year, or when I tell you that which year we're talking about, you pick your choice and you discuss why that's your choice, and then we can then talk about the runners up. And you can talk about your process and all this and all that. I kind of almost like doing this with younger people at this point, folks, at least younger than me, because that way less work for me on the back end, because there's less films.
Yeah, well, I'm pushing 40, so
yeah.
At this point, 50. I've got 40. Shut up. Well, at this point, I've got to pick 40.
Yeah, I know, right?
Had we done this like 10 years ago,
I know, right? Well, I hadn't had we didn't even have the thought of Studio 2009 10 years ago.
No, we were still doing M-Wire in 2018.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, exactly. See, time flies. Oh boy. All right. So these films for Steve's choices are going to run from the year of his birth, the great year of 1986, all the way through 2025. That's the other thing, folks. We are only going up to the last year of whatever full year of films that got released. We are recording and releasing this in January or February of 2026. 2026 just started. We know what films are coming out this year. We ain't seen them yet. We don't know how good or bad they're going to be. So
I know they're going to be good, so I'm going to say them anyway, but no.
Ha, funny guy.
Oh, I am funny. I'm awesome.
Oh God. Oh God.
Hey, I get to start in a fun year.
Yeah, you do. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 1986, the year of your birth. What do you got?
So, do you want me to tell you like my process before I hit this?
I mean, it's up to you. So I just want, so you can tell me your process. What? Yeah. You can tell me the process, but the choice has to be the first reveal, and then okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So my choice for all of these films, all of them, is I literally went through and I utilized some AI help because I'm too lazy to go digging for all of the releases. I mean, I fact checked them, but I had it give me just a master list of movies for each year of my birth, and and so when I had it do that, then I was like, okay, now I need to narrow them down.
Yep.
Which sucked because I created a list of the ones that I wanted for each year, and some of them there were like, at minimum there was 1, at most there was 7.
Yep.
And so then I was going through and I'm like, because one, I tried to list movies I'd seen, but then I also listed ones where it's like, can I stomach watching them more than once? And that was my gauge here, was is it a movie I can watch more than one time or that I enjoy on subsequent watchings? If it is, it made my total list. And then it was like, which one will I watch ad nauseum or just put on for background sound or, whatever. That was my number 1.
Yep.
So that's how I broke down my whole list.
Yeah.
So,
and see, that's the one thing I forgot this time around, because your episode actually wasn't supposed to happen until episode 186 of the podcast. But I actually do have all of the Wikipedia links for all of the years, for all of the movie articles. That actually goes through all of the releases for every year, at least the 80s, 90s, and 2000s and 2010. Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, well. No, it's fine. I preferred using the AI just to help me get a jump start on pulling the list. And then I was like, I'll whittle it down from there. That was pretty much if it's sci-fi, if it's comedy, if it's superhero, if it's robots, if it's, something along those lines, I'm like, leave it. Action movie, if it's got this actor in it, leave it, and then I'll decipher it from there. So 1986, there were 3 movies that I liked from that year. Mm-hmm. The one that I watched the most is Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home.
Wow.
Simple logic will suffice.
The nuclear vessels.
So this, well, you told me I couldn't have a tie, so...
Yeah, no, I know.
So I chose this because, one, I love Star Trek. I love the original series Star Trek predominantly. I also like that this is the movie they introduced the Enterprise A, which is my favorite ship. It's literally on my desktop background right now because I just found it 5 minutes before getting on the call. And then it's got comedy, it's funny, it's in San Francisco. I've been to California now, so it's funny. I just genuinely really love this movie. It's really well done. It's a lot of fun. It goes all over the place. And the worst stake that they pretty much have is time.
Yep.
And time travel. And then getting some whales back, 300 years in the future.
Yes.
So that is pretty much why I love this movie. Plus, there's a lot of you get the background information on Captain Kirk, like, oh, I'm from Iowa, which was never fleshed out before that. Funny enough. So it's just overall, it's one of my favorite films. Like, I'll watch that one. Everybody's like, oh, The Wrath of Khan. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's good. But for me, like for the original series films, there's only 2 films for me that really are, hammer it home. And it's this one and one that will come later. Mm-hmm. So my runners up for this particular year are Transformers the movie and Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yep.
Hey, bada 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 bada, so wing bada. Hey, bada 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 bada, so wing bada. Kennedy, so wing bada.
Spare me this mockery of justice.
So that was really the only right answer here.
Yeah.
Transformers the movie, like I rewatch that one at least once a year. I rewatch Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home probably twice a year, so that's why it got the leg up. Ferris Bueller's like every other year.
Yep.
So it's very much like those are my predominantly favorite 86 films.
Very cool, very cool. All right, 1987, what do you got?
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yeah, buddy.
It's been out of my fucking mind to keep letting you talk me into this shit. But I can't pull out till I get some kind of buster. My career is finished. But I promise you, I won't go down alone. I'm gonna give you 3 days. If I don't see some results by then, I'm gonna cover my own ass. How you like that arrangement?
If I only have 3 days to do this, I have to go deep undercover. I'm undercover deep now. This is deep, but I'm going deeper. I don't want no more money or nothing, but I'm going deep undercover. So you sign that for me, and I'm going so deep, sir, you not even know where people going to try to page me. Excellent. No answer, because I'm going to be deep undercover.
I'm tired of your bullshit, Foley. You got 3 days. If I don't see some results by then, I'm going to grind your ass into dog meat. You got that?
A deal. I'll have a dog meat ass.
Love the theme of Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, so I mean, and I love, Taggart and, Light and the whole crew there, man. Like Axel's awesome. I love Beverly Hills Cop. Just on a whole, it's for me, it's that, then Die Hard, then Lethal Weapon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In that order. Like that's how I would, kind of pick them if I was picking out of the 3 franchises there, because I have more fun with Beverly Hills Cop.
Yo.
As a saga.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So that's why this one's here for me. And then my runners up are Spaceballs and G.I. Joe the movie. Now, funny enough, had you asked me this when I was 10 years old, G.I. Joe the movie would have been number 1 and Spaceballs number 2, and I would have been like, what's Beverly Hills Cop 3 or 2?
2, yeah.
Yeah. So I wore out my G.I. Joe the movie tape.
Yep.
Like I was into G.I. Joe before Transformers, and so it was just funny because I knew all of it. Like I watched the crap out of it. And the tape was like, the tracking on it was so bad. I was glad when I got a VCR that had auto tracking that would fix it for me, because I was like, I'm never going to get to watch this again. So, yeah, those are my films for 87.
Nice. Remember, folks, Duke and Daddy's just in a coma. Yes, folks. And if you're old enough, or if you've been around the Geekcast Radio Network long enough, you'll know that there's some weird tracking on an old supplemental episode for Beverly Hills Cop 2.
I know I make a joke about that in an interview I did that hasn't come out yet. So,
oh man, when's that coming out? I can't wait to hear that.
I don't know.
Okay,
but yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, I made a joke about it because it was a thing about not to go too off tangent here.
Uh-huh.
It was a thing about like, what's the most, I think the question was along the lines of like, what's something that almost made you throw in the towel and say, screw it. or like the most MacGyver thing. I don't know. There was something about that. And I was like, yeah, there was an episode where, we didn't know what we were doing. And one voice was like, blah, 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 and the other one's like, and then Birdman is the only voice that sounds good.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. So it was just hilarious.
1988.
Die Hard.
Uh-huh.
It's not a Christmas movie without
It's not a Christmas movie. It's a movie that takes place at Christmas.
Without Hans Gruber falling off the Nagatomi Tower. It's the best Die Hard film.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down.
On that, I'll agree with it. Is the best Die Hard film, hands down.
Yes. My runner-up was
With a Vengeance is a close second.
Yes.
Yep. Wait, Naked Gun came out in 88?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I forgot that movie was that old.
I mean, Leslie Nielsen looks just like how Steve Martin does nowadays. I mean, like, they both had white hair for, like, the longest time.
That's true. That's very true. I mean,
they've always looked old. It just, it's fitting.
Yep.
It's funny.
It's very, very fitting, very funny. Good.
Yep.
All right, 1989. What do you got?
This one was tough. I have 4 franchises represented here, but I could only choose one, obviously, so I have Back to the Future Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Very familiar about all this.
And I'm sure I forgot Back to the Future Part 1 when I was going through my list, so.
Well, Back to the Future Part 1 came out before you were born in 1985.
That's why. I was like, there's something wrong with this list. Yeah, so that explains it.
You can't choose movies that came out before you were born.
What a ripoff. So yeah, I chose this because I love time travel. I love the future aspect, the floating DeLorean, the Mr. Fusion. I have this DeLorean collectible car in my cabinet now, thanks to my child during Christmas.
Awesome.
I don't love like future timeline with like Biff and like Lorraine and stuff, but I love the rest of it, like the whole chase through town with Marty and it just all the other futuristic stuff like from later, not the weird timeline. And then I just love the fact that there's so many different timelines going on in this movie.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, nobody likes 1985B. Nobody wants that.
No.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
But yeah, so I love that movie. Is my number one. My runners-up are Batman 1989, because I like Keaton as kind of my number one live-action Batman, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. And I say The Final Frontier just because, again, it's another Star Trek film. It's not that it's particularly a good one, but I have to list it as like a Star Trek purist.
Yeah.
So, but Bill and Ted, I love Bill and Ted, and then like Batman, I gotta list that because I gotta represent at least the Keaton era with one good movie.
Hey, well, yeah, that's very true.
I said one good movie.
Yeah. No. I was like,
Jack
wait a minute,
Nicholson, you can't beat that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. I forgot the Keaton era didn't continue with more good movies after that.
Well, he would have stayed.
I know.
Had Tim Burton stayed, but because Joel Schumacher came and he's like, I don't like what he's going to do to it, so I'm not coming back.
Yeah, no, and that's perfectly fine.
And I'm like, that's fair.
Yep. All right, 1990. What do you got?
Back to the Future Part 3. I love the Western, man. I love the Western. So much fun.
Yep.
Doc, I am here, and it does make sense. Look, I came back to 1955 again with you, the you from 1985, because we had to get a book from Biff. So once I got the book back, that is the you from 1985, we're in the DeLorean, and I got struck by lightning, and he got sent back to 1885.
1885! It's a very interesting story, Future Boy, but there's just one little thing that doesn't make sense. If the me of the future is now in the past, how could you possibly know about it?
You sent me a letter.
Dear Marty, if my calculations are correct, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning.
I never wanted to be in the Old West so much as watching that, even though it was like, yeah, I could die.
Over a matter of $80.
Yeah.
Died over a matter of $80.
I should have just paid him.
Yeah. And then my runners-up are the first TMNT film, Home Alone, Die Hard 2, and Kindergarten Cop.
Ah, yes.
Such good movies. Obviously, I like them all for different reasons.
Yeah, Kindergarten Cop.
It's because of Arnold.
Oh, yeah.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Yep.
Home Alone's great because it's Macaulay Culkin. Like, the first two films are great of that. Die Hard 2's kind of, it's okay. It's better than I originally remembered because we rewatched it.
We rewatched it last summer, yeah.
Yeah. And then TMNT, just because you got live action Turtles. And to me, that's like, it's the best live action Turtles we've gotten so far.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, a fellow chucker, eh? Keep practicing.
Yeah, so TMNT, but Back to the Future 3, man, so good. We've had plans. Actually, it was funny because was it last year or 2020? One of these past years that we never got a chance to get around to doing it. I forget which year it was. There was a year here recently. 2025 was the 35th anniversary of Kindergarten Cop. It was the 35th anniversary of all these movies. So last year was the 35th anniversary of all of them. And I was going to have us do Kindergarten Cop last year, and I just had too many we're doing it at some point this year. So just to do it, because I don't remember if we've ever done it or whatever. I don't know. I love that movie. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
We need to do an Arnold spotlight.
Yeah. We need to do a good Arnold spotlight.
No, I agree with you.
Spotlight.
Not like all of the bad Terminator films. Like, Kindergarten Cop, and
it starts at 84 and goes to 91 and stops. Like, that's it. Like, no.
Give me the Turbo Man doll. Jamie, give me your Turbo Man.
Oh, God. That's one of the bad.
It's not terrible. Yeah.
Speaking of Terminator 2, 1991. What do you got?
This is probably one of my all-time favorite films.
Okay.
It is Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country.
Oh, I heard that.
Mr. Scott, I understand you're having difficulty with the warp drive. How much time do you require for repair?
There's nothing wrong with the bloody thing.
Mr. Scott, if we return to space dock, the assassins will surely find a way to dispose of their incriminating footwear, and we will never see the captain or Dr. McCoy alive again.
Could take weeks, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Scott.
I literally, as a kid, watched this all the time. We had the entire 6-film VHS set. I watched this literally all the time. And you got your Sherlock Holmes type of mystery in it. You got a little bit of political stuff. You got, assassinations. You got, you name it. It's I don't know, by far my favorite Star Trek film. And so much happens, so many different plots and places that they went. But I think I used to be able to quote that movie front and back as a kid. And I think I wore that tape out too. To the point when I got the DVD, I was like, yes. So yeah. Then of course my runner-up is TMNT 2, The Secret of the Ooze, and that was another one that I loved. I actually liked this one better than the first TMNT film, but just because I liked the Ooze, the Super Shredder, the Go Ninja Go, and the whole film was just entertaining to me, and so I loved that film. But Star Trek 6 was by far my favorite.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Yeah, TMNT 2, man. Oh, so good. Combat Cold Cuts. Yeah. Oh, God. Mikey. What's so funny about Mikey is that he is voiced by Robbie Rist. Robbie Rist was Cousin Oliver in the Brady Bunch. The one character, basically, for those that don't know who are too young, Cousin Oliver is essentially the Poochie to the 60s kind of thing. Cousin Oliver walked so Poochie could run, basically. 1992, what do you got?
1992, I had as my number one film, Aladdin. I loved that because Robin Williams was the genie.
Mm-hmm.
And that, to me, was the entire film.
Yo, Rockman, haven't seen you in a few millennia. Give me some tassel. Yeah, yo.
Yep.
Did not care about the rest of it. The genie was it. That was my thing. Honestly, it's one of the few figures I don't have from my childhood that I wanted. I think I still want, kind of. Not really. I don't need it. It's just one of those things that I'm like, I saw it cheap enough, or, yard sale, I'd pick it up because my friends had it, and I used to play the Aladdin video games on the SNES, and I always loved the genie. It was my favorite part. But I love Robin Williams and pretty much everything he's in, especially voice acting. Yep. And this is no different. I still love this movie to this day, and it's one of the few Disney films I actually still will actually watch. As far as animation,
very cool.
It's because Robin Williams, and then my runner-up is The Mighty Ducks, but it's because I saw it much later. I think I saw it when I was a teenager. The Mighty Ducks, I didn't see it when it came out, but the Aladdin I remember seeing in the 90s at a friend's house.
Very cool, very cool. I had a chance to see it in theaters, and then apparently I screwed up and did something wrong as a 12-year-old and didn't get to go see it as a punishment for Aladdin. And then the Mighty Ducks, I remember seeing in theaters months and months and months later, or whenever they came out, whatever. But it's so funny because recently, well, as of this recording, my hometown team in one of their most recent hockey games, the Boston Bruins, actually pulled off the Flying V.
Oh, that's funny.
I saw that highlight and I'm like, oh my God, that's hilarious. 1993, what do you got?
1993. I liked all of these movies for different reasons, but this one was like one I saw when I was like probably closer to 10.
Okay.
Robin Hood Men in Tights. Mel Brooks. That was my first introduction to Mel Brooks outside of like Spaceballs. But I saw Spaceballs later. I saw this first. And you had like Dave Chappelle in it. You had a bunch of people that are famous for different things. Patrick Stewart's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw him. I was like, oh, it's Captain Picard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the mole that jumps around and moves around.
Yep.
The musical aspect of it. And
yeah, it's hilarious.
Mel Brooks is in every one of his films. I don't know. I found the film to be very, very fun.
Oh yeah, love love Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Hey, Rob. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Hey, look, man, you don't have to do this. Look, this ain't exactly the Mississippi. I'm on one side. See? I'm on the other side. I'm on the East Bank. I'm on the West Bank. It is not that critical.
Not the point. The principle of the thing.
Even to this day. So.
Is that it for 93?
No, my runners-up are Jurassic Park, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Last Action Hero. So again, Arnold and Robin Williams show up here.
Nice.
So those are again some of my favorites. Doubtfire because he just does a bunch of different voices and he plays different people in it.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Doubtfire especially. Last Action Hero because you get the movie theater thing with the magic ticket and Arnold comes out of the movie.
Yep.
And then Jurassic Park, it's dinosaurs. What kid doesn't like dinosaurs? So yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh man, I see clips here and there all over Instagram, like old clips of Robin. And somebody asked him one time about why isn't there going to be a sequel to it, other than money or other than the studio or whatever. He goes, well, how do you put the genie back? No pun intended. How do you put the genie back in the bottle? We basically, revealed who Mrs. Doubtfire is. It's me. It's Daniel. What's his name? Whatever, and what would that sequel look like? We don't know. And again, I've said for years, there are plenty of films that are perfectly fine just being a beginning, middle, and end of film. Like, that's the story. That's all you really need. As much as we would like to see further adventures of, okay that we don't. It's perfectly fine. All you got to do is, you want to see the story again? Rewind the damn thing. 1994, what do you got?
Well, this one starts with a movie that scarred me as a child, Star Trek Generations. So,
you mean your grandfather was rolling around the galaxy in diapers?
Yeah, so my favorite character was Captain Kirk. Still one of my favorite characters, like, to this day. This was also the movie where I got the Enterprise D with the battle damage and saucer separation, and I got various Kirks. I got the Kirk from the movie, which I still have the figure, although my dog at the time ate part of the face.
Nice.
I still have it, but I got another one at a convention years later. I saw one at a convention in Michigan, and it was like $5, and I'm like, I'm buying this. I don't even care.
Yep.
And so I got that and like the spacesuit Kirk and Scotty and stuff like that. I made my own custom of the Vest Generations Kirk from the Nexus. Although they're coming out with one at the end of this year, and I'm super excited about it because it looks exactly like what I was hoping. So I'm super geeked. Like, it's like, oh, I had to wait 32 years for this figure to come out, but whatever. Yeah, that film scarred me because not only did they fake out kill Kirk once, they actually did kill Kirk by the end of the movie. So, and I remember this film, and I was like, they this was like my Optimus Prime. Like, this was like, this was my Transformers the movie, and I was like, what, why? Like, I didn't like cry, but I was like just heartbroken about it. Like, So this one deeply resonated because like they had Kirk go out. I mean, he went out how he would go out, like saving everyone both times. And to me, it was just like I put the dude on like a pedestal. Like, I was like, this is the epitome of a leader. Like, I mean, but Prime does the same thing. It's just Kirk one-ups him. It's like if you took the gall and the stones that like Hot Rod had to go get it, and then you had the leadership of Prime, you got Kirk. And so I was like, let's do it. Like, I love this film. Still, like, the movie's not particularly great. Like, there's a lot of sections with the Next Generation crew, and I'm like, give me Kirk. But yeah, it's still one of my favorites. Not as good as Star Trek 6, but I still like it. Then my runners up are loaded with some other stuff. I've got The Mask, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, The Lion King, and Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Axel Foley?
Billy, how you doing, man?
I don't believe it.
Look at your office. Look at this. You got 3 windows in here, and Venetian blinds, and a ficus.
Nice. Gotta love BHC3. Yep.
And I like Ace Ventura. Yeah, this particular one's a little bit more gross than The Nature Calls in some regards.
No, it's not. Nature Calls is worse.
There's only like one scene, like, and that's the rhino.
Nobody. No, the Bat Guano, man. The Bat Guano was way worse.
Well, I take that back. Then he screws the tribeswoman, and then
stop.
Yeah, so I guess the other one's worse. But some of the jokes are better in the second one. This one plays more on nostalgia. But I like The Mask too, for different reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, so these are all pretty solid contenders for me.
Absolutely. 1995, 31 years ago. What do you got?
Well, Power Rangers the movie.
Yep.
I was into Power Rangers pretty heavily then, and it's got my favorite crew of Rangers there, and yeah, although Ivan Ooze is kind of weird, and some of Lord Zed's crew are weird for the designs, I did like the film on a whole.
What is this? Pick on the frog day?
And I loved the Megazord. The CGI was terrible, but it was a fun movie.
That Megazord design was horrible.
I liked it better in the television series.
Yeah, absolutely.
The CGI was terrible.
Yeah. Yep.
And then my runners up are Toy Story and Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Very, very different film choices for 1995, folks.
Oh yeah, I'm all over the place.
Yep.
You got action comedy, then you just got, children's movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got action.
Yep.
So.
All right, 1996, 30 years ago, folks, which get ready, because once I get all of the backlog from last year published, the 30th anniversary stuff for this year, oh boy, what a list we have. But anyway, 1996, what do you got?
Star Trek First Contact.
Oh yeah, that wasn't. Wait, was that 96 or 97?
Yep. Nope, 96.
Oh, that's right. It was 96. That's right.
Yeah, they came out with another one in 98.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
It's so bad it's not on my list.
Yeah, good.
Like even the runner-up.
Good.
You won't see a Star Trek film again for a while.
Yeah, good. 2009.
I enjoyed this film. We got the Enterprise E. We got the Borg, which were freakier in this one.
Yep.
We got Data getting human flesh, in it. We got Picard having to deal with his demons, and you get to see the invention of warp drive, and it was a nice history piece for Star Trek.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it also fell on the 30th anniversary of Star Trek at this point, which is why they also used Zefram Cochrane for
66 to 96. Yeah.
Yep. And I think they used that as kind of the history piece for the invention of warp drive and using him as part of the story.
Yeah.
So,
very cool.
And then my runner-up is Jingle All the Way.
Boy, Jesus, this movie.
I enjoyed it as a kid. I like the Arnold quotes now. Sinbad drives me nuts, and Phil Hartman, but I like Arnold. And that's to me the selling point.
Yeah, see, I couldn't get over the Sinbad stuff.
That's why I like when Arnold just pummels him. That's why it's fun. Because you watch Sinbad get punched in the face.
That's right.
Yeah.
1997. What do you got?
Nothing. No, I'm just playing. I got Hercules. Well, I liked the film. The voice acting was fun. The music was fun.
I'm saying, oh my God, because all I can hear in my head is a movie from the previous year. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie.
Yep.
You had Danny DeVito, you had a lot of good actors playing various parts in this. You got Greek mythology. I was taking Latin sometime after that, in middle school or something. And so we watched the movie every year. So we had to take 3 years of a language or 2 years of a language, and I took Latin for whatever reason, and I think it was because I was already in it, and I'm like, I don't want anything new. I like familiarity, so I didn't move, so I just kept staying in there. I'm still that way. I'm a creature of habit. I'm like, nope, I don't want anything. Thank you.
Yep.
So yeah, I really enjoyed the film for what it was, and it's still entertaining to go back and watch. It's just, I haven't watched it in years. I think I've watched Aladdin more recently just because Robin Williams.
Yeah, it's Aladdin. Yep.
Yeah, it's different. And then you get, Iago, and yeah, it's just more fun. My runner-up is A New Hope Special Edition theatrical re-release, which is a cop-out of a 1977 film.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Special edition, because I refuse to write out that long-ass, dumbass title.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you. I mean, I've seen both versions. I mean, George Lucas loved to resell the same thing.
Well, that's fine. He can resell it all he wants, but that's a dumbass title.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that the only honorable mention for 97?
Yes.
All right, moving into 98.
Well, I have The Truman Show.
Yes, a Carrie movie.
Yes. As I've before, I like Jim Carrey.
Yep.
So, yeah. I intentionally chose this, because it's Jim Carrey, and it was different too.
Yeah. Oh,
it was
absolutely.
Original.
Yep.
It was original in the sense that that we got him playing a serious role, but it was also it was being orchestrated. It was kind of behind the scenes devious, and you're like, ooh, what is going to happen here? And then it gave us a different depth, and he had to figure out the fact that they were screwing with his life.
Yeah.
And to me, that was just like, okay, I can get behind this. Like, I think this is neat. And so I really find it entertaining from a different stance, just because, I mean, this was around the time that he did, like, Liar Liar and things like that.
Yep.
He showed he could do serious really well, and and then you kind of could see the kind of manic thing that, you know, his character had to deal with, being constantly watched, or, you know, product placement being all over the place, and he's like, who are you talking to? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, it was a good film. And then my runner-up is The Iron Giant.
Yes, The Iron Giant. Before Vin Diesel went and got Fast and Furious.
Is true.
Mm-hmm. All right, 1999.
Galaxy Quest.
How did I come to this?
Not again.
I played Richard III.
5 curtain calls.
There were 5 curtain calls. I was an actor once. Damn it, now look at me. Look at me! I can't go out there and I won't say that stupid line one more time. I can't. I won't.
Well, Alex, at least you had a part. Okay? You had a character people loved. I mean, my TV Guide interview was 6 paragraphs about my boobs and how they fit into my suit. No one even bothered to ask me what I do on the show.
You had the... Wait, I'll think of it.
I repeated the computer, Fred.
Whew! Your commander is on deck. Ha ha! Wow, that smog is thick today, huh? Am I too late for Alexander's panic attack? Apparently not. You know, you should get that looked at.
This, next to The Orville, is quite possibly the best Star Trek parody we've ever gotten.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
Then and now. Yep.
Agreed.
Yep.
My runners-up are Episode 1, The Phantom Menace of Star Wars, The Mummy, and Inspector Gadget.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. So I've got a nice little rounded grouping here, as it were.
To make sure I actually took Gadget, because I'm like, ooh, I could just abbreviate it to IG. And I'm like, why would I put the initials for Instagram in a podcast post? Not in a post, but yeah, next time, Gadget. Yeah. Oh man, Tim Allen in Galaxy Quest. Tim Allen, may the man rest in peace. Alan Rickman. Sigourney Weaver. You got the alien chick. You got Hans Gruber, and you got Tim the Toolman Taylor playing these washed up TV show Star Trek wannabes. Like, how can you not like a movie that has that? Like, oh god, it was even for me, who I'm not the like. Star Trek for me started when I was 7 years old with The Next Generation, and even I liked this.
It's just fun.
Yeah, no, it's exactly. It's just fun. Absolutely, so much fun. And the clock, she shall strike midnight. January 1st, the year was 2000. What do you got?
X-Men.
Nah.
Although they gave them those stupid leather jackets and uniforms, and they made the what do you expect, spandex, like, and I was like, that's so stupid. It's funny, but it's stupid.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Blue and yellow spandex? Which,
and then they made the Converse joke in X-Men 97.
X-Men 97, which I'm going to throw in here somewhere because I love that.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex? Almost forgot.
Oh, am I going to war or a circus?
What'd you expect? Black leather?
Yeah, so it was funny.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And then my runners-up are Gladiator and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, another Jim Carrey movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. They should have never made a sequel to Gladiator.
I was going to say, I don't even think I saw the first one. I think I did barely. I saw like 20 minutes of it.
The first one was so good.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Yep. No, they got to stop making sequels to certain things. Just stop. No, don't stop. But that first movie, man, just, because you got to figure out where we're coming from. X-Men the Animated Series had just ended in 97, no pun intended, and you had Cal Dodd as the voice of Wolverine for 5 seasons. Who could translate that? What actor could bring that to live action? Because you're not going to have him do live action, obviously. But it's like, I wonder. And then all of a sudden, here comes Hugh Jackman, who basically just steals the friggin' show. And, just the whole scene in the, when they go through the metal detectors, you're a dick. And he just flips him off with the one, oh God, when he destroys the metal detector. Oh God! That movie, it's so good. And once again, range of Patrick Stewart, like perfect casting. Charles Xavier ripped off the comic book pages, ripped off the animated screen. Him as Professor X, just wow, just so good. And I know I'm not going to go through all of it, but yeah. X-Men 2000, awesome. 2001, what do you got?
I only have one film for this year.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ocean's 11.
Okay.
Okay, what crap are you going to throw at me now?
Let's see. There was Shrek. There was A Knight's Tale. There was a whole bunch of other stuff you could have picked. But sure, Ocean's 11. Something we've never...
Yeah. It was the only one that I actually enjoyed out of like that year. Like, I mean, I saw Shrek, but like A Knight's Tale, I'd never, I didn't see that until years later. I mean, they're okay. Like, nothing I would really.
Okay, no, it's fine
per se.
Fine, very cool.
Yeah,
I
love the fact that they're breaking into different places, and then Ocean's 12 wasn't particularly great. Ocean's 13 was great, and then they're going to have an Ocean's 14.
Supposedly.
No, they are.
Uh-huh.
You tend to not pay attention to these things. I
pay attention.
I know but you're more of the pessimist when it comes to that stuff. Like, I actively pay attention to all of that.
I pay attention to all of it. I tend not to believe it until I see a trailer. Until I see a trailer with an actual release date when I can actually believe in it, that's when I will get excited. All these news reports of, oh, this or oh, that or oh, this or oh, that, because all that stuff leading up to when they actually release a trailer, it could change. You never know.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. So, 2002. I think I know what the first one's going to be.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Go, Web! Fly! Up, up, and away, Web! Shazam! Go! Go! Go, Web, go!
I saw this one in theater like twice. First time I ever saw a movie in theater twice. I love this film.
Yep.
It's by far my favorite Spider-Man actor too. Like, I am beyond excited that he's coming back for Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Yep.
And I loved that they brought him back in No Way Home.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was like, oh. I was super excited. Yeah, I like the Tobey Maguire universe of Spider-Man. Like, that was my Spider-Man. Like, I didn't have any issue with, Andrew Garfield. He did fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
probably made a better wisecrack, you know, as far as Spider-Man in some degree, and Peter was better as like Toby, and Tom Holland, he's good for what he is, but I don't particularly care for his rendition compared to the other two.
He's too reliant on Stark.
Which that's what they're basically doing, a hot reboot with him with the fourth one. Like because he doesn't know anybody and nobody knows him, the Stark tech is dead.
Yeah.
So that ended with the third film, and so I'm like, okay, so they're gonna give him a fresh start now.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah. Although they say Hulk will still remember him. So and yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's my number one film. And then number 2 is episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
There is a trend with my list.
Yes.
You'll see it.
Mm-hmm. Spider-Man, Star Wars, Spider-Man, Star Wars, Spider-Man, Star Trek, Spider-Man, Star Trek. Uh-huh. 2003, what do you got?
I have Bruce Almighty.
Ah, yes.
Yes, Jim Carrey.
Yep.
Hey, check it out. Oh, look, it's the hero. What's up, homie? Yo, brethren, what up with thee? Blessings on your alley. Looking for another can of whoop ass?
You didn't get enough, Mr. Hero?
He wants some more. Surely I say unto you, dudes, I do not wish to fight. So as soon as you apologize and make a full reckoning of your transgressions, I shall absolve you and continue along the path of righteousness.
What are you talking about, man?
Hey, you are kind of funny, you know what I mean? I don't know if you lost it all up in here or what, but check this out, homie. You want me and the homies to apologize, right? Mm-hmm. All right, go. I'll tell you what, we'll apologize. The day a monkey comes out my butt, then you get your sorry. How about that?
What a coincidence, because that's today.
Hey, did that monkey just come out your crack, man?
Listen, Diablo. This is some bullshit, man. Vámonos! Let's go!
You guys leaving? Hey, don't forget your parting gifts.
I love this film. I like him in anything he's in, but I especially like when he's in comedies. And to me, this is very much up his alley. Plus, I love Morgan Freeman.
Yep.
Dude is spectacular.
Yep.
In everything he's in.
Absolutely.
And the voice, like you can't beat it. Like you cannot.
Nope.
When I first met Andy Dufresne. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I can do the dude's voice when I'm sick, so it's
yeah.
My runners up are X2 and Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl, which once upon a time I did a spotlight on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
On M-Wire. So
yeah, they should have just left it as Bruce Almighty and not tried to do the other film that shall not be named. 2004, what do you got?
Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
And then they had callbacks to that one in the No Way Home.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, because Doc Ock shows up in No Way Home. So.
Well, and I love how they mirrored.
Yeah.
With Peter, you know, Peter, my boy, how are you? And he's like, trying to do better. Like, and then, you know, but you could genuinely see the happiness between the two of them, despite the fact they'd fought each other.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And so I was like, okay, this is nice. And then of course we got for my runners up, The Incredibles, National Treasure, Dodgeball, and The Day After Tomorrow.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
Yeah, I think I've seen them all except for The Day After Tomorrow.
That one's pretty good. I think it's I'm trying to think. I think it's a Nick Cage movie. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Yeah, 2004, stacked year.
Mm-hmm. It's also the year I graduated high school, so I'm like pretty partial to that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So. 2005, what do you got?
Batman Begins is my number one.
We can bring Gotham back.
What about escalation?
Escalation.
We start carrying semi-automatics, they buy automatics. We start wearing Kevlar, they buy armor-piercing rounds. And you're wearing a mask, jumping off rooftops. Now take this guy. Armed robbery, double homicide, got a taste for the theatrical like you, leaves a calling card.
I'll look into it.
I had, now mind you, had you asked me this like 6 months ago, I probably would have had a different tune. I rewatched the trilogy recently, so I'm like, it's not that bad. Oh wait, it's not that bad. Yeah, so it's one of the better Bat films in recent years. Like I've liked different aspects of different Batman. Like I like the Ben Affleck Batman where I like his suit. More than anything else. Like I like the outfit better. But Christian Bale did a pretty good job, and I would probably like Ben Affleck also looked like the animated series Batman as Bruce.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I give him points for that too. Christian Bale played Batman pretty well for both Bruce and Batman.
Let's not talk about the one that shall not be named. Just
what, the Bat film?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the 2022 movie or whatever that one is.
Yeah, no.
I'm not talking about that one at all. That's not even on my list.
No.
Then my runners-up are Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Fantastic Four, Madagascar, and Sky High.
Nice.
So, pretty stacked list. I mean,
I can only get into the Penguins. I could never get into the rest of the cast.
That's pretty much why it's on there.
The Penguins.
It's the Penguins. The Penguins was everything to me. I was like, I don't care about the rest of you. The Penguins.
The Penguins. Yes, exactly.
I will watch this for the Penguins.
Yes, for the Penguins. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith was great. Oh god, it's so good. And Sky High is great for a superhero movie that is a superhero comedy movie. Just so fun. Absolutely love that. And the fact of who they get for that movie, like the principal is literally Wonder Woman, and she actually makes a joke of that. What do you want me to do? I'm not Wonder Woman, you know. Yes, you are. 2006. What do you got?
2006. I have Night at the Museum.
Ah, yes.
Actually, I never did any of those things. Teddy Roosevelt did. I was made in a mannequin factory in Poughkeepsie. I never shot a wild beast. I'm not even brave enough to tell that beautiful woman I love her. But you gotta finish the job this time. You can't quit. I'm made of wax, Larry. What are you made of?
And I have that on there because I've recently rewatched the first two films with my family, and I really enjoyed it. Ben Stiller's great. And then you have Dick Van Dyke in the first and the third.
Yep.
Among other people and various other ones. And then you get Owen Wilson in all three. Which him and Ben Stiller were pretty much two peas in a pod in a lot of their films for a while. So, I don't know. I love that movie. It's very fun. It's very entertaining. Very shut your brain off. And again, it's got Robin Williams in all three.
Yep. Yes,
to some lesser degree in the second one, but still.
Yeah, he's there.
Yep. And then my runners-up are Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and X-Men, The Last Stand.
Very cool, very cool.
Oh, my stars and garters.
All right, and 2007, what would those choices be, sir?
It's a pretty stacked year.
Yeah, it is.
This is probably one of my biggest lists. Number 1 was Transformers.
Really?
Yeah. It was a difficult decision because I like all of them about on equal footing.
Yeah.
I would have chose Spider-Man 3, but I don't like some of the stuff with like Emo Toby.
Yeah.
So if it weren't for that, I would have probably chose Spider-Man 3 because I was literally teetering on the fence with those.
Okay.
But Transformers is my number 1 here, more so because it revitalized the franchise again.
Yep.
Which Beast Wars was the last one to do it, like 11 years prior.
Yep.
So it needed some fresh infusion, and this did it. Even though all the films were ultimately kind of crap. I mean, we did find things we liked about them upon rewatching. But I actually went to the I had preview shots of like the GMC Top Kick.
Nice.
That Ironhide was, because my dad worked in the General Motors shop that it was being produced.
Oh,
and they
wow.
had it on display in there, and he took pictures of it and sent it to me. And I put it on Predacon Empire at the time. And so I had that as like my claim to fame on Transformers sites for a little bit. Plus, I went to the Sector 7 trailer that they had at the movie theater. And
very cool.
I was with Mary at the time, and so we went and saw the movie and went to the Sector 7 trailer, and I was like, I'm geeking out. Like, and they hand you like they're all dressed in the Sector 7 gear and, acting like they're Secret Service type stuff, and they give you a poster of the movie and some other swag. And then I was like, this is so awesome. And so yeah, that's why it's on there also, is because of that. And I got to talk about it in TF Wire. So my runners up are Spider-Man 3, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, National Treasure Book of Secrets, Live Free or Die Hard, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and Alvin and the Chipmunks. So a pretty diverse smattering there.
Yeah, it's a damn shame that we never got to find out about page 47, damn it.
Oh, I know. I'm still mad that we didn't get a third one. And then they gave us that crappy TV show.
I refuse to watch that. I will not watch that.
It was garbage. It was total garbage.
I will not watch it.
They had Harvey Keitel in the first season, and then they killed him off, and then they brought in Riley for like one episode, and then they talked to Ben Gates on the phone, and you don't even hear his voice. He's just, Riley's talking to a nobody person. So
that's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. My, how the franchises they built have fallen.
As Sebulba would say in the pod races, Odi da Poodoo.
Yeah, exactly. The year was 2008. What do you got?
Iron Man.
Yep.
Just rewatched all these again. So Iron Man is definitely my number 1. I love that film. Downey Jr. is great. I love the movie. I love the character.
Yep.
I liked him before, but I really liked him after.
It is one thing to question the official story and another thing entirely to make wild accusations or insinuate that I'm a superhero.
I never said you were a superhero.
Didn't? Well, good, because that would be outlandish and fantastic. I'm just not the hero type, clearly.
So, yeah. And then my runners-up are The Dark Knight, WALL-E, Kung Fu Panda, and Get Smart.
Get Smart, really?
I liked it because it was just entertaining. It wasn't that it was great. It was just entertaining.
Okay, well, the TV show was better. The original TV show.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying, like, as far as movies. If we were talking TV shows, I'm sure I'd have a totally different list.
Well, you will later at some point. The year was 2009. What do you got?
This is the one that I had a hard time.
Okay.
Because I like all three of these movies on different playing fields.
Yep.
This was another one of those years that I was like, man, I don't even know how I would break a tie here. Because like 2021 is the other year that I had an issue.
Okay.
Kind of neck and neck because like I like them for different reasons. Star Trek 2009, the rebooted J.J. Abrams universe, which I don't love the J.J. Abrams verse, but I liked that they brought Spock and then they had the callback and then they kind of brought a new film into the theater. And this was the first Trek movie I'd seen in IMAX. And I saw it for my bachelor party. Like, you know how dudes are like, oh, I want to go to the strip club. I'm like, I want to see Star Trek in IMAX.
I want to see Star Trek in IMAX. Yep.
That was my thing. And so I went with my buddies and we went and saw it. And that was I was like, ching. And then we went to Taco Bell.
There you go.
Permission to speak freely, sir. I welcome it.
Do you? Okay, then. Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
So yeah, that one's one of my favorite movies. And then Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian. I don't think this would have been on my up there neck and neck with it if it weren't for the fact I just rewatched it again last night and I really enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite of the Night at the Museum films. Just because it's at the Smithsonian and there's all the different stuff and you know, you get I can't remember his name, voice actor. He plays Mo and Apu and
Hank Azaria.
Yes, he plays Kamun Ra.
Okay,
which is the brother of Akman Ra from the first one, and so
gotcha.
He tries to get the tablet and then summons bird people from the underworld.
I'll give you the tablet and the combination when you release my friends and give him back to me.
I shall release what I want to release the moment I want to release it.
Great. And I'll release what I want to release at the exact moment that I want to release it, okay?
Tell me the combination and give me that tablet right now or I shall kill all of your friends, starting with the little shaggy-headed little cowman here.
I ain't shaggy-headed. Giganto, let me take this guy. Don't worry, I got this handled. You don't want to give me my friends? Then you're not going to get your combination, your tablet?
All right. I'll tell you what, all right. They didn't call me Common Ra the Trustworthy for nothing. Here you go. Oh. They didn't call me Common Ra the Trustworthy. They called me Common Ra the Bloodthirsty, who kills whoever doesn't give Common Ra exactly what he wants in the moment that he wants it, which is right now, when I had also better get the combination and the tablet.
That's what they called you?
It was shorter in Egyptian.
Great. Well, I'll give you the combination after you give him
How
back.
Dare you? If you touch that again, I shall kill you right now. Okay. Do not touch this. This is a no touching zone.
Good. Well then.
Oh my God! I can't believe you reached across like that again. I can't even believe it. Honestly. Oh God, I want to kill you right. If you didn't know this combination, you'd be so dead right now. It would be unbelievable.
Great, but I do know the combination.
Don't cross this line.
Oh my God!
Abraham Lincoln statue. He says, "Stupid feathered men," and smacks them. And then Kamun Ra goes, he goes, "Attack him!" And then they're just looking at him. And he goes, "Ah!" And then they start throwing spears at him. And Lincoln just whacks him because he's the Washington, the Lincoln Memorial.
Lincoln Memorial.
And so he whacks the birds, and then the first group of them's like, and he's telling them to attack, and they just look at him and look at Lincoln, who's standing there looking at him, and then they run back in the portal and then shut the door, and he says, "Well, this is awkward." And I don't know, it's so much fun. I love the movie. And then I have Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock,
the one with Robert Downey Jr.
Yep. Well, I didn't think it was going to be the one with anybody else because this is 2009 after all.
Yeah, not with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Wait, they replaced Robert Downey Jr.?
No, he was in a TV show version. BBC.
Yeah, no, I know.
No, but they did reboot the Sherlock Holmes. Like they're not going to do a third one with Downey Jr., which I'm sad.
They're morons. What the hell's
yes, they
wrong
are.
with
Just
this?
like not doing another National Treasure.
Exactly. What the fuck is wrong with you, Hollywood?
Idiots. Anyways, that's all I got for 2009.
Okay. And what do we got in the year of 2010?
2010, I have Iron Man 2. Couldn't help it. I just love that movie.
Yep.
Again, it's Iron Man, and then he has to cure himself and palladium and all that. So, and then kind of quasi joins the Avengers. You get Nick Fury's introduction here, and Black Widow, and you see Coulson again, and I got to go deal with something in the in the desert, Thor's hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm a bit hungover. I'm not sure if you're real or if I'm having delirium.
I am very real. I'm the realest person you're ever gonna meet.
Just my luck. Where's the staff here?
That's not looking so good. Been worse.
We've secured the perimeter, but I don't think we should hold it for too much longer.
Huh. You're fired.
That's not up to you.
Tony, I want you to meet Agent Romanoff.
Hi.
I'm a SHIELD shadow. Once we knew you were ill, I was tasked to you by Director Fury.
I suggest you apologize.
You've been very busy. You made your girl your CEO. You're giving away all your stuff. You let your friend fly away with your suit. Now, if I didn't know better...
You don't know better. I didn't give it to him. He took it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? No, he took it? You're Iron Man and he just took it? The little brother walked in there, kicked your ass, and took your suit. Is that possible?
Well, according to Mr. Stark's database security guidelines, there are redundancies to prevent unauthorized usage.
What do you want from me?
What do we want from you? No, What do you want from me? You have become a problem I have to deal with. Contrary to your belief, you are not the center of my universe.
Yeah,
I have bigger problems than you in the Southwest region to deal with. Hit him.
Oh, God, you're gonna steal my kidney and sell it? Would you please not do anything awful for 5 seconds? What'd you just do to me?
What did we just do for you? That's lithium dioxide. It's going to take the edge off. We're trying to get you back to work.
Yeah, I like this movie too. And then, of course, my runners-up are Toy Story 3, Tron Legacy, The A-Team, and How to Train Your Dragon.
Other than training dragons, you're speaking my language. Because I like all of those, too. That A-Team movie gets no respect.
It doesn't. It's really good, actually.
I love that movie. Love that movie.
Currently engaged in unauthorized warfare on United States military personnel.
No. You engage me.
Repeat, you're engaged in unauthorized warfare on United States military personnel. Over United States airspace.
What?
Alpha. Mike. In other words, adios, mother. Fire everything! Come on, baby!
All right, in 2011, what do you got?
2011, Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows.
Are you familiar with the study of graphology?
I've never given it any serious thought, no.
The psychological analysis of handwriting. The upward strokes on the P, the J, and the M indicate a genius-level intellect, while the flourishes on the lower zone denote a highly creative yet meticulous nature. But if one observes the overall slant in the pressure of the writing, there's a suggestion of acute narcissism, a complete lack of empathy, and a pronounced inclination toward...
No!
Moral insanity.
In answer to your previous request regarding Dr. Watson not being involved, the answer is no.
This is my favorite of the two, which is why it's number one.
Okay.
Because you get Moriarty. Like,
yep.
you can't do much better.
Yeah, no.
So
can't do much better than that.
So
no.
This is by far my favorite of them. And yeah. I love the back and forth. I love the verbal wordplay. I like the mystery of it, and then I like how they're deducing what each other is going to do throughout the film.
Yeah,
that is the fake out of his death.
Yes, that was good.
He's like, "What can I do that he won't assume?" So
yes,
yeah,
that was very good.
But yeah, so there's that. And then I have my runners up are Captain America, the First Avenger, Transformers Dark of the Moon, and X-Men First Class.
Is No, that's not what I thought it was. Alrighty then. And in 2012, what do we got?
The Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Can't help it. It's got to be the Avengers.
Yeah.
So
you might have missed a couple things. Doing time as a capsicle.
Let's go.
You think you can hold him off, Captain? Be my genuine pleasure.
For obvious reasons.
Yep.
So yeah, we got the Avengers, and then we got, for my runners-up, The Dark Knight Rises, The Amazing Spider-Man, Wreck-It Ralph, and Men in Black 3.
Oh, the Amazing... Wait, which Amazing Spider-Man?
The first one.
Oh, okay. And then Wreck-It Ralph. I was just watching clips for that the other day. I forgot MIB3 came out that year.
Honestly, It was my favorite one. It explained why Agent J was, so integral to Men in Black.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, the Avengers. Oh boy, the Avengers. That was so good. Actually, all of the Avengers movies have been really good. Yeah, all of them have been really good. Even Ultron. Ultron was a little whatever, but it was still really good. All right, 2013. What do we got?
Short list.
Okay.
Iron Man 3.
Is that it?
Say, Jarvis, is it that time?
The house party protocol, sir?
Correct.
No, I like that one because you get the house party protocol, which was a lot of fun. You can tell it was written. It was directed by the Lethal Weapon guy. So.
Oh yeah, Shane Black.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could tell it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Got the little buddy cop thing going on.
Yep.
Where's my suit armor? Sorry, these are only coded to me.
Coded to me.
You have to get your own.
Yep.
And then of course Man of Steel.
Yeah.
So, which again on rewatch. So.
Yeah, that's one I need to rewatch because the only thing I remember about it is I like the way it represented or not represented. I like the way it presented the origin story. Kind of like the flashbacks of it instead of presenting the origin story. Like, here is a green planet known as Krypton. Here is blah, 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 blah. Like, it didn't do the traditional, the origin at the beginning. It did it in flashback. I don't know, whatever. I'll have to rewatch it at some point. Is it the only honorable mention?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Iron Man 3 is amazing. It's amazing for all the comedy bits it has, but it's also amazing for showing the entirety of Tony Stark's psychological profile.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's so cool about that. And then Brian Tyler does the score. So that's amazing music in there. Absolutely love Iron Man 3. 2014, what do you got?
Yeah, this one has a number 1, and then it has 6 runners up.
Okay.
Although, well, actually, no, it doesn't. It has 5, but
okay.
Still. So we have Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Attention all S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. This is Steve Rogers. You've heard a lot about me over the last few days. Some of you were even ordered to hunt me down.
But I think it's time you know the truth. S.H.I.E.L.D. is not what we thought it was. It's been taken over by Hydra.
Alexander Pierce is their leader. The Strike and Insight crew are Hydra as well. I don't know how many more.
But I know they're in the building.
They could be standing right next to you. They almost have what they want. Absolute control.
They shot Nick Fury.
And it won't end there.
If you launch those helicarriers today,
Hydra will be able to kill anyone that stands in their way.
Unless we stop them. And I know I'm asking a lot. But the price of freedom is high. It always has been. And it's a price I'm willing to pay. And if I'm the only one, then so be it. but I'm willing to bet I'm not. Did you write that down first? Or was it off the top of your head?
That's my number one.
Gotcha.
Then of course we get. I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy for my runner-up. Transformers: Age of Extinction. I just listed it because it's Transformers. Amazing Spider-Man 2 because it seemed like it was going to go somewhere and then it fizzled out too.
Yep.
X-Men: Days of Future Past, which honestly is one of my favorite out of that runner-up group. Just because you get Wolverine in the future and in the past, and all kinds of, you get the first movie with like all of the actors really, and then Night at the Museum: Secret of the Tomb.
Very cool. Very cool.
Which I need to go back and rewatch, but I'll be rewatching that with my kids again soon. But I've only seen the movie like once or twice, so I don't remember it.
Very cool. Very cool. So, what was it about Winter Soldier?
So it's just I like the political intrigue, the fact that Hydra has been embedded in S.H.I.E.L.D. for ages, and they fake out kill Fury, and then you get Black Widow and Cap working together, which they both work, like Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans work together really well in everything they're in because they've been in other things together. So
yes, they have.
So. Yeah,
it's so good. Absolutely love Winter Soldier. It's not my favorite Cap film overall, but it's a very good one. Yeah, no, it's very good. All right, 2015,
Age of Ultron.
That
is my number one.
There are no strings on me.
Very cool. Very cool.
A lot of funny moments. I like James Spader. I like the different robots. I like that they created Vision.
Yep.
Whosoever be he, worthy shall have the power.
Whatever, man. It's a trick.
Well, please be my guest.
Come on. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Clint, you've had a tough week. We won't hold it against you if you can't get it up.
You know I've seen this before, right?
Right. Still don't know how you do it. Smell the silent judgment. Please, Stark, by all means.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Never one to shrink from an honest challenge.
Get after it.
It's physics. All right, so if I lift it, I then rule Asgard?
Yes, of course.
I will be reinstituting Prima Nocta. Be right back. Are you even pulling? Are you on my team?
Just represent, pull.
All right, let's go. Go, Steve, no pressure. Come on, Cap.
Nothing.
And? Widow?
Oh, no, that's not a question I need answered.
All deference to the man who wouldn't be king, but it's rigged.
You bet your ass.
Steve, you said a bad language word.
Do you tell everyone about that? They had those imprinted, right? Like a security code? Whosoever is carrying Thor's fingerprints is, I think, the literal translation.
Yes, that's a very, very interesting theory. I have a simpler one. You're all not worthy.
I like, and then my runners up are Ant-Man and The Force Awakens, of all things.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
You won't see another Star Wars film on this list.
Well,
just saying.
They're not exactly. Yeah, that last trilogy needed some work. Oh boy,
that it did.
Yes, but Age of Ultron. The best thing that movie gave us is. There's a video out there. I think I've linked it before. I'll have to link it again. I'll have to send it to you after. And he did this. It's not somebody doing a cover. It's not somebody trying to do an AI cover. Spader did this somewhere, somehow in a recording studio. Strings. There are no more strings. Oh my God. It was after I saw the movie, I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. I'll have to send it to you. It's so funny. But the movie itself, no, it was perfect casting, getting him as Ultron. It was so good. So good. So good. And the movie itself is really, really well done. Absolutely love it. I'm not a fan of the Ant-Man.
I'm not a fan of Ant-Man in general, but I think that it was good for what it was.
I don't know if it's Paul Rudd that I don't like, or if it's the fact that I don't like his portrayal of the character, or if it's the fact that I have never really been exposed to the character. I just, every time Ant-Man's on screen, the only time I'm actively interested is when he's miniaturized and somebody flicks him halfway across the screen to get something done. I'm only interested in when he's actually useful, not when he's trying to make jokes. I don't give two craps about his comedy.
I can see that.
And that's why I haven't even seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. Which is funny because later this year, I talked about this in an episode last year. At some point, we are going to do the entirety from the beginning in story order, the entire MCU, all of the films.
Okay.
Not the TV shows, not the miniseries, not What If, because I've got other people that I did What If with and all that, but I went back last year, a couple of years ago. Actually, you know what it was? 6 years. I can see giant white text appearing before my eyes in front of my monitor. Like a la, what's the third movie? Civil War. 6 years ago. Yeah, I can see giant white text in front of me right now. In 2019, when Endgame released, right before we had the idea and we debuted this podcast in 2020, I had just after Endgame came out, a couple months after we debuted the podcast, I'm like, ooh, what is the actual story order of the films? So the story order is you start with First Avenger, because that's where Cap's story begins. So that's where we would begin, and then we would go in whatever the story order is to whatever. And I've got a whole list somewhere and whatever else. So that's going to happen sometime later this year. I don't know when, which means I need to get off my ass and do every other piece of work for this show soon. All right. 2016, what do you got?
Captain America, Civil War.
Oh, this movie. But go ahead.
Gotta have it.
Yep.
I could do this all day.
I like this because you get Spider-Man, you get like the whole squad, although it's sad that they're fighting each other. But
this also came from the comics. I do know that.
Yes, I know.
So, I mean, it was nice seeing it on the big screen. That airport scene, man, just wow.
But, yeah.
Just wow.
So there's that. And then my runners-up are Deadpool, Doctor Strange, Batman v Superman, and Star Trek Beyond. All for different reasons. I didn't think I would like Deadpool or Doctor Strange. I thought I would enjoy Batman v Superman, but there was a lot of aspects I didn't enjoy about it. And Star Trek Beyond I really did enjoy, but Civil War one-upped it.
Yep.
So it wasn't enough for me to even remotely do a tie, because I look at all Star Trek films and I'm like, okay, they rehashed this, they rehashed this, they rehashed this. They essentially redid in Into Darkness, like The Wrath of Khan, and this redid The Search for Spock.
Did it really?
Well, they blew up the Enterprise pretty much the same way. So I was like, okay, I know where this is going.
Oy vey.
Yeah. So anyways, I didn't have a problem with it per se, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's what I got for this year.
Yeah. Captain America, Civil War.
Yep.
On the rose. Oh God. Just one way to get J. Jonah Jameson into the Marvel Cinematic Universe is bring the spider.
Oh, sure.
2017, what do you got?
Thor Ragnarok. That was probably the only Thor film I've ever enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
From start to finish.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Hulk, stop, you moron! Hulk, stop! Just for once in your life, don't smash!
I haven't seen Thor 4, and I have no interest in seeing
It's
Thor
not
4.
very good. Even Hemsworth didn't like it.
That's saying a lot if the star doesn't like his own movie. But, yeah. But, yeah, Thor 3. What else you got from this year?
Spider-Man Homecoming is a runner-up. Wonder Woman, Logan, and The Last Night of Transformers.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah.
Very cool, very cool. All right, 2018.
Avengers Infinity War.
The Avengers broke up. We're toast.
Broke up? Like a band? Like the Beatles?
What a cliffhanger.
Yeah. I like it.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, I didn't love where it left off.
I kind of did. I mean, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, you're going to make us wait a whole damn year to get the end of this story. You bastards. You inglorious bastards that you're going to make us wait a whole mother year to... But like the Marvel zombies we are, we waited. I mean, we waited for something that was amazing. So, but still, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Avengers Infinity War. What a story. What else you got?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe it was that long ago.
Oh, I agree. But yeah, I mean, it was good. I kind of lost interest after that.
Okay.
I really did, because I was just kind of like, I don't care anymore. Like, it just kind of lost its luster for me. Like, I just was like, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah.
Is that it for 2018?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. 2019, what do you got?
Avengers Endgame. Culmination of everything, plus time travel, plus superheroes, and then Iron Man, despite the fact they killed him.
Yeah.
Which I'm not happy, but whatever.
I am inevitable.
They'll use a multiverse thing for the next film that he's in.
Yep.
And then, then we get Spider-Man Far From Home as my runner-up, and Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
Interesting.
Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Yeah. So that's why I like it.
That's funny. Yeah, Endgame was just wow. Just a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute masterpiece. The year was 2020, folks, and there were no movies because movie theaters were not open. Everyone was at home because there was, the thing. So there are no movies in this year. But 2020, what was your choice?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That did come out that year, didn't it? I swear.
And that proved that a Sonic movie, once they fixed his face, Cell. And then it had Jim Carrey.
Well, yes, obviously.
Which progressively in each film becomes more and more Robotnik-like.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Is that all you got? No, but thank you for asking.
I swear I almost wrote Sonic the Drive-In.
Sonic the Drive-In.
Oh, good. That's funny. No runners up for this year?
No, sadly not.
No, sadly not. I gotta go back and look at my list because I don't remember if I did any runners up for 2020. I don't know if I did or not. 2021?
2021, I had... This is the other year I had almost like borderline tie.
Yep.
Because there were only 2 good movies that came out that year. Spider-Man No Way Home, because we got all of the Spider-Men and the villains. And then we got Free Guy.
Yep. So what's the choice?
I ain't choosing.
You have to make it. You have to make a choice. You have to. Them's the rules. You got to make a choice.
I don't have to make a choice.
You got to make a choice.
I like them both equally. Like, they're Spider-Man's great because I got Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man back and all of his villains.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.
And then Free Guy's great because it's a video game world.
Yep.
What the shit?
Spider-Man's probably my favorite out of the 2, though. Like, just because Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Plus, it gave me the opportunity to get a Marvel Legends Spider-Man.
There you go.
Of his character that I wanted as a kid, but they always look like crap.
There you go.
And I didn't have money. I have him now.
There you go.
And it's funny because my Avengers in my cabinet has Iron Man in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It has Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, which both Wolverine and Spider-Man are going to make it through to Secret Wars. And then I have Captain America and Black Widow. So my own squad of Avengers.
Nice.
Only one I might still add to it is like Thor, but I think he'll make it past. I think there'll be 2 actors that make it past Secret Wars. I think it'll be Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and I think he'll play Old Man Logan in that universe, and I think they'll cast a new, younger Wolverine. And then I think they'll also have Thor carry over as like Guardian of Old.
Interesting.
I think they'll do that. I think those 2 actors will make it through, and everybody else will get a rebooted actor.
It could be. You never know. We'll have to wait and find out.
Mm-hmm.
2022. What do you got?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
This is how I roll.
So obviously, you know. And then you get the Mushroom Land, and, you know, Jim Carrey's sick of the mushroom stuff, and Reconnaissance with Agent Stone, and he gets the giant robot. You get the Chaos Emeralds. You get Knuckles. You get Tails. It's just I love this. This franchise is so fun.
Yeah, it is.
I also grew up on the Sonic games, and I had a lot of them, and I played them, and I was huge into Sonic as a kid. So this just hits all the feels there. So.
Yep.
And I get classic Jim Carrey without like gross jokes. Like I get him like being weird in Sonic. And so it's just that much more elevated. Plus I'm like, oh, I can show my kids something that's like Jim Carrey's not weird, but they get to see the crazy in him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah. And then my runners up are Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Although it's a little bit borderline horror, I do like when they jump over to the other universe and you see, you know, Professor X and Mr. Fantastic and those guys over there. And then Top Gun Maverick. Which we watched recently.
Yep. Very cool. Yeah, Sonic. The Sonic movies, like, surprised me in a good way, because even though I know they fixed his face, video game movies really just cautious about. I'm not even cautiously optimistic or pessimistic about them. I'm just cautious about them because, I don't know, because we've had you see or hear about a video game movie and everyone's like, oh my God, is this going to be 1993 all over again? Is this going to be the Super Mario Brothers movie? And I don't blame that movie. I don't blame the producers of that movie at that time. It was 1993. Get over it. They worked with what they had at the time. Could they have made it a little bit better? Probably, but whatever. It is what it is. But like some of the other ones have not been done well at all, kind of thing. So I was waiting to see, and then I watched some of the trailers for the first Sonic movie. And the thing with me is, it wasn't really why we waited, but Sonic 3 had just hit theaters. And I'm like, oh, dude, we can do a triple feature once the third movie hits media. Because, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool. I can buy the 3-pack on Fandango once it hits media. Well, because, why not? Whatever. Because if we're going to do a triple feature, why not just buy the 3-pack of movies on Fandango? But yeah, Sonic 1 and 2, very awesome, very awesome. Doctor Strange, I can't... that one's going to be hard for me to get through in the Marvel rewatch because I don't do horror. I can stomach some horror stuff, but and then Top Gun 2 was good.
Oh, I agree with you.
Yep. 2023, what do you got?
I would say I enjoyed some of these movies for different reasons, but I think I enjoyed the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
What? That's your choice?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I liked Chris Pine in it. I liked the whole dynamic. Like I'm not a big D&D fan.
But
I know nothing about the universe, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the film was really well done to the point like it made me interested in it.
Okay.
And there was a lot of humor, and I feel like they were having fun. And I like Chris Pine and stuff, so just because he played Kirk, and so I've watched his other stuff, and I'm like, okay, he's pretty good in everything he's in. And just there's a little bit of horror stuff in it, which is a little bit freaky, but like because it's like the fantasy world type stuff.
Yeah.
But I genuinely liked all the characters, plus they had like them have to learn and evolve and grow as the story went on, and more or less fit into their roles that they were given. And that's very much like an RPG, and so it's just kind of entertaining. So I put it on there, but my close second would be like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
That's what I thought you were going to pick.
I was on the fence about it but there's enough of that I just don't care. Like, I like it, but it's not. There's enough aspects that I'm kind of like, I don't know if I would rewatch it. And then I have the Flash movie, which the only part of that that's rewatchable is the Michael Keaton stuff. Like, literally everything else is like, I could throw the rest of the movie away and keep the Michael Keaton stuff, except for the fact that he dies.
Yeah.
I like his Batman being in it. And then, of course, I have like Rise of the Beasts and Across the Spider-Verse. So, yeah.
Yup. Interesting. Yeah, I swear, I thought you were going to pick Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
Oh, believe me, I thought I was too.
Yeah, I saw the original at the time, back in 2000 at the time, one of the first live, I think it is or was the first live action Dungeons and Dragons movie. I saw it in theaters with, who's that with? Is it with Justin somebody or other? I forget off the top of my head. Anyway, I saw that and I was like, because like I said, I saw it in this little rinky-dink dollar theater at the time. I was like, yeah, no, okay, because I've never been into D&D. I'm like, okay, well, that just reaffirms that I'm not a D&D person. So, okay. But yeah, no. Because literally, as we were getting ready to record this tonight, I'm like, ooh, Super Mario Galaxy trailers came out. And I know it's just the one trailer for the most part, but I saw Nintendo's YouTube channel release a bunch of separate clips or a bunch of clipped up clips from the trailer. And I'm like, seriously, really? And I know I think I looked at it again. They're just clipping up the trailer. And I'm like, really? Do we really need separate videos for all of this? Why don't we just have the one trailer and that's it? Whatever, anyway. But Super Mario Galaxy is coming in April. So yay. All right, 2024. I think I know what that answer is going to be.
This year is difficult.
How? Why? What do you mean? There's one.
2024?
Yeah.
There's 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So obviously, there's Deadpool and Wolverine's my number 1.
Exactly. That's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I said it was tough because there's 3 movies that came out that year that I enjoyed. And technically I would make them a tie, but Deadpool and Wolverine's my favorite, not because of the swearing, but because I got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine back.
Well, yeah.
And he wore the costume, which meant I got the toy.
Yeah, you got the toy.
And then my close second is Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, and then Transformers 1.
Yes, okay.
So that's my 3, but the Deadpool and Wolverine meant I got Wolverine back, and I'm like childhood revived. Just like we got No Way Home with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I'm like, there is a chance.
Yes, there is a chance. No.
So
yeah, no, and I remember BHC4 and TF1 coming out, but like literally the first, like I already had it written down. I didn't even I already had DP and W written down. I wasn't even that's the first and only thing I thought of. I wasn't even thinking about Beverly Hills at all at the time. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, because Deadpool and Wolverine, I get time travel.
Yep.
You time travel.
Mm-hmm.
So. But yeah, and then it's just entertaining and funny, and you get Chris Evans coming back as Human Torch, and you get Toad back, and you get Sabretooth back, and you get the Flame Guy back.
I forget which. Oh no, it is. I forget. I don't know if you saw this in the behind the scenes for Deadpool and Wolverine, but I saw this recently somewhere. It might be an old clip. But Ryan Reynolds was talking about the car scene with him and Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
And it's literally a shot for shot Del Griffith and what's John's character's name in Planes, Trains? It's basically Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. When Deadpool and Wolverine are fighting in the car, it's the car scene from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He literally did that on purpose.
I could see that.
Yeah, because Ryan loves Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which, hey, awesome, great. But yeah, 2024, Deadpool, Wolverine, very awesome, very awesome. And last year, this is the first time we get somebody able to actually do a 2025 entry. 2025, what do you got?
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
That came out, really? I forgot that came out last.
Yep. And then you got Jim Carrey playing 2 characters for the same price.
Yep.
He played Robotnik and Grandpa Robotnik.
Yep. But really, where that film shines is Shadow with Keanu as Shadow.
I don't know. There's a dance scene with Grandpa Robotnik and Robotnik going through a laser room. And it's hilarious because he essentially had to dance through the room by himself once.
By himself once, and then do
with
it
one
again.
costume, and then do it again. And I'm
with
like,
the
this
other.
is hilarious. And then they synced it to music, and it was really well done.
Yeah, no, it was really, really well done. But man, just
I love that movie though. And then the robo hands and all the different things that they did, you know, where they transformed into different stuff, and the big spaceship, and he took out Grandpa, and then you get Metal Sonic at the end.
Yep, you get Metal Sonic at the end,
and Amy Rose. So yeah. So,
any honorable mentions for 2025?
Superman.
Ah.
I did watch it. It wasn't as bad as everybody was saying. Like, everybody was like, oh, it's so bad, blah, blah, blah. Like, give me the Snyderverse. And I'm like, just shut up.
Yeah.
It's like, it's never coming back. Like, just deal.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it because it brought, like, a brighter DC universe. And we haven't had that other than the CW. And so I was all in favor for it. I liked the Lex Luthor better than the Snyderverse. I liked the Superman costume. I'm looking forward to, and I'm cautiously optimistic for the new Batsuit.
Yep.
I think they're going to do the blue and gray.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
And if they do, I am all for it. I would like to see them do something other than black.
Yeah, I know.
So tired of that motif that they've given Batman since the 80s. Like, they've not moved from that other than BBS. And they did do it for a little bit, like with the gray and black.
Yeah.
But I would love to see a brighter, more detective focused and, you know, more BTAS Batman.
Yeah.
Less of the brooding, jerk that we get and everything.
Yeah.
So.
I just wish Ben actually got his own separate individual.
Me too.
Like, I think Ben got a raw deal.
He did. He got hosed.
It just sucks, dude. Just sucks. All right, folks. That's going to do it for us for the movie media mayhem here inside Studio 2009. Those are the movie choices of Steve Megatron. We are not going to take it to an ad break because it's after midnight and I'm too tired to edit at this moment. So what have you got coming up here, sir? This episode will go out in a couple of weeks. So what do you got going on?
So I'm working on various other projects for the network. I'm working on the Top 100. I'm working on some stuff for MWire. I've just rebuilt my entire computer. So now I have to redo my OBS because I don't remember if I saved it.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I saved any of my settings.
Oh, no.
I mean, I cloned what I could from my system. Yep. I don't know if those settings, which isn't a big deal because I rarely ever used OBS. But now I've got to actually configure it. And so that's going to be a chore. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, movie and TV fans, as always, we want to thank you for joining us here inside Studio 2009. If you'd like to get in contact with us to leave feedback for the show, there are several ways to do so. You can visit the website geekcastradio.com, where you can listen to and comment on all of our content. You can check out our store at shop.geekcastradio.com, where you can buy any and all merchandise that we have available. We need new stuff. We'll talk about that off air later, because there's shows that are not represented yet. Send an email to feedback@geekcastradio.com. You can check us out on all the podcatching clients you choose to use. You can join our Discord. The GCRN Discord link will be in the show notes. You can join us next time. Episode 171 to episode 178 will be the Columbo Files, Season 3. So David Draper and I, a year ago, 2025 was rough, folks. Sorry. But a year ago, we recorded season 3 of Columbo. That will be episodes 171 to 178 of the podcast, where we go in depth on each of those episodes of the Columbo television series. And then in episode 179, I think it's my television choices. I think that's the debut of the television choices side of this whole media mayhem thing. So I think that's the debut of that. So we'll get that. For now, I am TF Joe and Mike with
Steve Megatron.
Thank you for listening. You'll hear us back in the studio soon.
Jarvis. Hey.
All wrapped up here, sir. Will there be anything else?
You know what to do.
The clean slate protocol, sir?